Hello students, I hope you are having a happy Monday. I am making this video to go over the different parts of speech with you. While I'm sure that you've learned about this previously in school, I do just want to highlight back over it, spend a couple days on it when we are doing Grammar Mondays, because I want you guys to be able to write the best possible sentence and the best possible paragraphs. And in order to do that, you need to know all of the parts of speech and be able to successfully identify them and give me examples of them. So you need to be an expert on parts of speech. So we're going to go over that today. We're going to go over the 8 parts of speech, and I've got some resources for different types of learners at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. Preview, there are 9 parts of speech, okay? We're kind of looking at this like a sandwich. Nouns are the bread, verbs are the meat. Pronouns are the type of bread, adverbs are the type of meat, adjectives are the butter, conjunctions are the cheese, articles are the mayo, prepositions are the lettuce, and interjections are the mustard. Nouns. We use nouns to name things such as a person, an animal, an object, a place, actions, abstract ideas, or quality. The capitalized nouns here are all proper nouns, which means they refer to specific people or places, and the lowercase ones are common nouns. Nouns are the bread of the sandwich. Without the bread, we'd have a sloppy mess because the sentence needs nouns. There's a cute little pun there. And just as there are many different types of bread, there are many different types of nouns. Verb. A verb is used to describe an action. Make, as in you make too many sandwiches. An event. Toast, as in the bread is toasted. Or a state. Eat, as in I need to eat. Verbs have different types, tenses, and moods, and they must agree with their subjects to form a correct sentence. Verbs are the meat of a sentence. A sentence does not exist without a verb, just as a sandwich does not exist without meat. I'm sorry, vegetarians and peanut butter and jelly lovers, but you need to just go with me on this one, okay? Just as you need both a noun and verb to form a sentence, most people agree you need at least bread and meat to make a sandwich. Pronouns. Pronouns are used in place of nouns. The purpose of a pronoun is to avoid repetition and make sentences easier to understand. A noun that is replaced by a pronoun is referred to as the antecedent. Some of the most common pronouns to remember are he, she, it, they, and this. There's a proper type of bread for every sandwich. Okay, you can't use banana bread to make a pulled pork sandwich in the same way you can't use he to describe the Queen of England, okay? Everyone has specific pronouns that they use, so we need to make sure that we use those properly. Adverbs. An adverb is a part of speech that describes how someone or something performs an action, okay? This is describing the verb. It is different from an adjective, which describes someone or something. Adverbs give more information about how an action is carried out. For example, you can put meat in your sandwich as you should, but what kind of meat? Okay, be specific. Choosing the type of meat greatly influences how the sandwich will taste. It's the same with adverbs. She ate the sandwich vigorously is a different flavor of sentence than she ate the sandwich slowly. Adjectives. Adjectives are simply words to describe or modify nouns, people, places, and things, and pronouns, I, she, he, it, they, etc., by depicting, quantifying, or identifying them. When a series of adjectives is used to describe one noun, the adjectives must follow a particular order, like in the case of 10 lovable, small, young, pudgy, beige, fuzzy, French pet puppies I know. Just as butter is closely related to bread, adjectives are closely related to nouns. And just as butter gives flavor to the bread, adjectives gives flavor to the nouns. Conjunctions. A conjunction is a part of speech that functions as a connector between two sentences, clauses, phrases, or words. In writing, conjunctions can be effectively used in lieu of starting a sentence. The proper use of conjunctions allows for a more natural flow and rhythm in writing. Popular conjunctions include for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Because conjunctions draw relationships between parts of the sentence, they're kind of like cheese. They connect the parts of the sentence. And up here you can use fanboys to remember conjunctions. Articles. Articles help determine whether you are referring to something of a specific type or something of a general type. There are only 3 articles you need to remember, okay? 3 articles. This would be the most easy part of speech to remember because there's only 3 possible answers. The, an, or a in the English language. Those are the 3 articles you need to know. Prepositions. Prepositions link nouns, pronouns, and phrases to the other words in a sentence. The word or phrase that is introduced is called the object of the preposition. Simple prepositions include about, above, after, around, before, below, beneath, during, following, inside, into, near, onto, outside, over, through, toward, under, and upon. Okay, these are directional words. Interjection. An interjection is not necessarily grammatically connected to the sentence, but it's designed to convey the emotion of the speaker or narrator. You might have used some interjections in your narrative writing. Interjections are often followed by an exclamation mark. For example, yum and wow. Examples. Let's look at a few examples. First, we have the cute puppy jumped onto the couch, so we made her get down. Okay? The noun would be puppy. Jumped would be verb. Okay? Down here we can see more examples that goes into more detail. All right, I have some helpful resources for different types of learner that I'm just going to glide over. I think you can find them on your own. But here is a really great chart that gives examples. This is good for a visual learner. Again, good for a visual learner, a chart with more examples. Another chart with more examples. This one's very colorful and fun. This would be good for a visual learner. And right here we have a wrap that is parts of speech for an auditory learner. Really quick, I'm going to go find something in my drive that I think will help all of you greatly. I think it'll help you kind of relate to it a little bit more. But first, I need to find it. So right here we have my parts of speech poster. We're going to go ahead and download that so we can see it in a bigger screen. So these are going to help you because these are some phrases that you might use. So verb, a word that shows action, eat or be eated. Another verb, your essay slayed, slayed being the verb, okay? Noun, spill the tea, tea is the noun in that. Pronoun, she can't even, or we can't even, or they can't even. Preposition, okay? This shows the relationship between a noun and a pronoun. That outfit is on fleek, on is the preposition. Conjunction, okay? Joins 2 or more words or phrases, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Those are some conjunctions. Throwing clapbacks, and is a conjunction, shade. Adjectives, okay? A word that describes or modifies a noun or pronoun. Writing is lit. Lit is the adjective. Adverb, okay? A word that modifies a verb or another adverb. He was feeling unusually salty. Unusually is the adverb. And interjection, okay, a word that shows excitement or emotion. Bruh, I love writing. Bruh is the interjection. All right, get your parts of speech Google form done today and have a good one. Bye-bye, guys.